what are some other programs out there, and where are they being used, and what kind of success rate are they having?
The program that we're seeing now most used around the country is what we call sheltered English immersion or sheltered English instruction, where we are including children in inclusive mainstream classrooms, so where we have children who speak English as a second language in classrooms who speak English with students who speak English as a first language. And what we are teaching teachers to do is to help students, learners, specifically English language learners, access academic content area standards, so math standards, social studies standards, science standards, reading standards, writing standards, helping them access those content area standards while at the same time developing their proficiency in English. So the teachers are being taught to be very strategic in how they present material that's in English and that's academically rigorous, using specific techniques, strategies, approaches that will provide children opportunity to understand and not be dependent on only the linguistics that's taking place in the classroom. So as a classroom teacher, I have to be very aware of the fact that the input that I'm providing children is in a language that is not their first language, that's also in a language that's very academically dominated. And so as I provide that input, I've got to contextualize that language. For instance, I may use lots of visuals. I may use physical gestures to help them understand that, you know, if I'm using certain terminology, these gestures support what that terminology means. I'm using lots and lots of scaffolding where I'm starting with very simplistic language that builds the foundation to the very academic language that they're going to be using. I allow children to work cooperatively so that for those children in the classroom that may have a bit more English than others, that's another resource for them. They may share in their primary language some of the content that's being delivered so that they can make connections to the English language that it's being delivered in. I also prepare teachers in taking opportunities to preview and review material. So providing children the material in their primary language so that they have some understanding of what's then going to be taught in the target language, which in our schools is English. So anything that will allow them to access the information as well as at the same time develop the English language.